Hey, let's talk about it, cause honestly we need to talk about social issues, just uplifting my people. Yeah, let's talk about it. Come join the conversation. A connection's what we're creating. Yeah.
Good morning. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. So check this out. I'm going to jump straight into it, right? Today is Motivational Monday. But I wanted to take a moment to speak on myself and what I've been going through, right? And here's the thing. This is what I've learned. You're going to have people in your life that they love you, right? And they support you, but they support you to a certain level. You see what I'm saying? Like they support you to the level that they're comfortable with. Now, the problem with that is, if you're like myself, I have so many aspirations and dreams and goals, but to people that can't understand it and see it, they might look at me as like, he just talking or whatever. And what I've learned is that there's expectation and then there's biblical expectations. I believe that God has put me here for X, Y, and Z. But the people around you, they can't see that. So when you're talking about your dreams and goals, that's a foreign language to them. And what I have learned is not to get upset. Don't get upset. I just have to learn how to change my speaking around those people. See, before I would be so bent on telling, the people, because, they do love me, but they love me, to their comfortability level, or to the level that they're comfortable of, right? Because when you truly love someone, you love all of them. The good, the bad, the indifference, right? But I believe that certain people love you to the level that they're comfortable with. So when you begin speaking, your visions or your goals, if it doesn't meet their criteria of what's possible, then what they do is they try to minimize you, right? Like they try to minimize it, like, they're just talking. They've been talking about getting this business off the ground for 30 years. It still ain't happened, right? That's how they look at it. So what I'm learning is just that I can't get upset. I can't. But what I can do is I just won't say certain things. And I'm calling this Motivational Monday because the thing that you wake up and get up out the bed and that God has put in your heart, you should feel happy and blessed that you have that. Because there are certain people that get up out the bed every day and they're just living. They're getting out. Everything has become so mundane that like they're just on autopilot. They do this stuff without even thinking. But when you get out and you're getting out with a purpose, that's a foreign language to so many different people, right? And what happens is society, loved ones, circumstance, they will have you to believe that you're crazy. Every day that I get up, I'm praying to God that I'm better than I was yesterday. I'm praying that. And what happens is, when you have that type of mindset and you really believe it, you get up and you strive better. You strive for greatness. And when you're striving for greatness, you have to critique your language. I used to be the type of person that, man, I hope all goes well. Man, I hope I have a good day. I used to even be the type of person that I'm already predicting next month what's bad going to happen. That's how I used to be. But now I'm just like, hey, today's going to be a good day because there's power in the tongue. And a lot of people don't know that, and I said this the other day, that you are literally talking yourself out of blessings. You are literally talking yourself out of positions. There's certain people that how they feel is predicated on who they're around. This is the type of people that get me really upset. Who they're around, they become. Now, I say this all the time, and I am not talking about anybody else who, you know what I'm saying, does this, right? But I don't drink, I don't smoke. You're not even going to hear me cuss, right? That's just me. I've been around people that do all of that stuff, right? I'm not judging nobody, but I don't change just because I'm around the crowd. Doesn't make me better, doesn't make me this, that, and the other, right? But because I don't do it, you know what I'm saying? There's a segment of people out there that's like, what the heck is wrong with you? Think about that. Like, there's a segment of people that's asking me, what is wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with me. I just choose not to do it. But real recognize real, because there's a other segment of people that's like, you know what? I respect that. There's a level of discipline in that. There's a level of discipline to be able to be authentically yourself. That's why when I'm hurting and I'm down, I have no problem telling anybody. Because what we have to understand is whatever you're going through and how you're growing through it is a blessing to the next person. I come on here all the time and I talk about my grandparents, you know what I'm saying? And there's a segment of people that might be like, man, just get over it. But the impact that they have had on my life, there's a hole there, right? And what I'm learning is that even though there's a hole there, there's a lesson in it. And I'm able to talk about them the way that I talk about them because I showed them in real life. I showed them while they were here how much they meant to me. And even though they're not here in the physical now, these stories that you hear, the things that they have taught me, it lives on. And so now I say that about myself. You know, God forbid anything was to happen to me. All of this stuff lives on. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Like everything lives on because I put it out there. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm learning and how I'm growing as a person is that sometimes we have these moments of, you know, you're lonely. You're lonely, but you're not alone. And see, sometimes the blessing in being lonely is God is taking this chance to isolate you so you can really learn who you are. So you can really learn to love yourself, right? But the problem is when you start leaning on your own understanding, when you become lonely, you start reaching out. You start doubling back. But the times that I felt lonely, I've learned so much. I've learned so much about me. And here's the thing, right? Sometimes people, they will do and treat you a certain way for so long that you adapt to how they're treating you. And then they'll turn around and get upset and say, well, why are you acting like that? What you mean why I'm acting like that? You have treated me this way all of this time, and I finally adapted to this is just how you are. This is just how you are. I finally adapted to it. And now here you are turning around blaming me like, well, why are you acting funny? No, I've adapted because of you. But now, you know what I'm saying? I'm the problem. So what you have to understand is there's people that's going to find a problem in any and everything. Any and everything. I'm talking about you wake up in the morning and you look outside and it's sunny. They're going to tell you it's going to thunderstorm and blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. There's people like that. Like there's people that you'll say, oh, you know, have a good day today. And then they say, I don't know, because it's that you have already spoken negativity over your life. So this motivational Monday, my message that I want to get through is, number one, there's always someone in a worse position than yourself. Always. Now, when you're in the thick of things and you're in it, you feel like you're the only one that's going through it. If your problem is, man, I got to get to work and I got to deal with all of this and blah, 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 blah. Somebody else's problem is I can't get a phone call back to get work. My grandparents used to tell me this, right? And I'm guilty of this. Don't let the sun go down on your wrath. Never go to sleep upset. And I've went to sleep upset. So, I mean, man, I hear them in my voice. Anytime I'm upset, I hear them saying that, right? But here's the problem. And this is where I'm wrong. It's hard not to let the sun go down when someone else is bent on being upset. Right? And what happens is you start finding yourself conforming to their ideals. You know, right? Because the people, when someone passes away and someone's at the funeral and they're just like screaming and hollering and this, that, and other, you know why? Because they know that they didn't appreciate them while they were there. They know that. So when my grandparents used to tell me, like, don't go to sleep angry, don't go to, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and other, I've done it countless times. I mean, countless times. But some of the reason why I did it is just because I was just conforming. I was just like, well, you know what? Hey, if this person want to be upset, then I'm just going to be upset. And what happens is 30 days, 60 days, then 90 days, it's a lifestyle. After 90 days, it becomes a lifestyle. So if you're used to just going to sleep upset, if you're used to having this kind of thought process of, well, they know how I feel. After the 90 days, it's just a lifestyle. So this Monday, what I would hope that you do, if you listen to this, watching this, just take a moment and thank God. Thank God for even waking up this morning. Then look around, look at your circle, and just start examining who is there for you. I'm so grateful for this side of social media because there was for so long that I wanted certain people to just acknowledge what I do. Right? And then after, you know what I'm saying, so many years and this, that, and the other, and so many letdowns, I finally got to the place to where I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is, right? But once I got there, I've had so many people reach out to me that don't know me in real life, and it blessed me. But it blessed me because I never gave up. Well, let me take that back. I'm not going to lie. I gave up at so many different points, but there was something inside of me that always made me come back. And I've spoken to people that don't know me in real life, and they motivated me and they kept me encouraged. Even with the people that know me that won't take a moment. Like, let me tell you how crazy this is, then I get out your way. I have people in my life that behind the scenes, they would tell me that, man, you really blessed me, man. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for talking to me, this, that, and the other. But publicly will not do anything. And when I say anything, I don't need no congratulations. I don't need you to pat me on the back. Just support me. Just support me. But I have people in my life that they won't. You know what I mean? Like they won't. I will tell them, hey, man, whatever you need, this, that. Hey, listen, the only thing I need you to do is just share something for me. And they won't. And it used to hurt me. But now I've gotten to the point to where I'm like, it's all good. Because when I get to where I'm going, I'm not going to turn around and be like, guess what? You the one that did support. I'm not going to do that. Because I'm going to block my blessing. So anyways, man, thank y'all for watching. And anybody out there that finds themselves in a situation to where your dreams feel like nobody understands, you're on the right path. What Kendrick Lamar said, they not like us, they're not like you. They're not like you. There's nobody else on this earth like you. That's your superpower. You are you. Anyways, man, I love y'all. See y'all later.
Hey, let's talk about it, cause honestly we need to talk about social issues, just uplifting my people. Yeah, let's talk about it. Come join the conversation. A connection's what we're creating. Yeah.